The year is 2025. Altcoin psychos are freaking out because their coins aren't already going to the moon as Bitcoin psyops us between $90,000 and $100,000 4 months on end. Welcome to the blockchain basement. I'm the Drew, here to give you one of the deepest picks in the basement we have come up with since 38 cents that has taken the crypto world by storm. In this video, I'm going to give you my price prediction for this asset, where things are going in terms of the monetary flow over crypto cycle this next year, and what I expect to see in terms of the larger asset managers and their intentions of what they're doing with this blockchain to begin with. So without further ado, let's get into it. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit the like button, and let's dive right in. The crypto under the spotlight today has been Ondo Finance. Now, Ondo Finance, it's an old school pick of ours here in the basement. We've loved Ondo for quite some time because we are utility maxis. My first and foremost holding is Chainlink, but the secondary position in my entire portfolio in terms of size is Ondo Finance. And there's a couple key reasons why it's been that way. Tokenized treasuries showed me some great promise for institutional adoption of crypto, realizing that they could offer treasuries on chain to anyone across the world with instantaneous movement. But things just got much heavier. At the Ondo Summit, some major announcements were made. It looks like Ondo is launching its very own platform for tokenized real world assets, giving access to thousands of these publicly traded stock companies, bonds, ETFs, commodities, and even real estate, folks. These assets have the same liquidity as traditional markets. This means that you'll be able to have Apple stock put onto Ondo and earn yield on that same stock. You don't have to get rid of the stock. You simply transfer it over on chain and earn the yield from that same position. This is going to entice billions, if not trillions of dollars into the ecosystem over the course of the next few years. This movement is so natural, as we've heard Larry Fink make it very obvious that the economy and the world at large is moving towards the next digital age. This comes as they're building out AI infrastructure. This comes as they're looking to tokenize assets and put them on chain to do away with the middleman. It's a natural progression as old school systems need this new tokenized backend. They're going to save on cost and reduce overhead of employees. And the writing has been on the wall for quite some time, especially with BlackRock's involvement with the BlackRock program. But we have some major catalysts coming up that are going to push this even further than we've already seen over the past few weeks, with the appointment of Paul Atkins to lead the SEC as the chair. Paul Atkins is on the board of Securitize, and for anyone that's new and watching the channel kind of fresh, Paul Atkins, he is in connection with people from Ripple, people from Bank of America, and really a strong proponent of crypto being utilized for good in tokenizing the world at large and streamlining processes to make them more transparent. Now, some of the top brands outside of BlackRock that are involved in this Ondo movement are the likes of Morgan Stanley, PayPal, Wellington Management, Wisdom Tree, McKinsey & Company, and just a tiny little company named Google. Never heard of them, but whatever, sounds good. If you look at the TVL of Ondo right now, it is showing just an immense amount of opportunity here, coiling up right at about $650 million in total value locked, and hasn't given up much, if any, of its total value locked in the recent market dips, which is an extreme sign of strength for an asset. And seeing Ondo build up all of these partnerships, they also highlight that there is a tokenized RWA estimate coming out that it'll reach over $10 trillion on chain by 2030. Ondo is leading that charge. And just the cherry on top of the cake, Eric Trump of World Liberty Fi was talking about Ondo at the summit, really solidifying that this is a product that's going to be used by the biggest asset managers on the planet. Now, in terms of price and where it's at today, it obviously has held up very good over the past few days with slight market sell-off, as Ethereum sitting here sliding around at $2,700 down to $2,000, then it'll go up to $2,600. Ondo has shown no chill, folks. It's sitting at around $1.40 right now, and the market cap is at $4.4 billion. The circulating supply and the token unlock is linear, and what we see is the circulating supply is going to be what it is for the remainder of 2025, and then you will see another set of unlocks happen into 2026. And if it's at number 28 in terms of coin market cap rankings, where I see Ondo going in terms of market cap at the peak of this altcoin cycle is between $50 to $150 billion. I know many people are calling for it to break into the top 10. I think it's going to fall within the top 20. I think it's going to get very close to the top 10. If it did go into the top 10, that's just too good for me. That's too much money. I would be too happy. I can't have that nice of things. But here's what I'm looking at. So let's say that Ondo does hit the minimum portion of my price projection at around $50 billion. That ends up turning into an 11x from where its current price is right now at $1.40, coming out at $17.34 a unit. The midpoint of my price prediction comes around $100 billion, where it starts flirting in the maybe number 13, number 12 spot of the altcoin peak. That brings the price above the $30 level, coming in at $34.78. And finally, if it accomplishes the top end of what I think Ondo Finance can pull off in its first bull market, we're going to be looking at a nearly $50 Ondo token per unit, or a flat out 33x from where it's sitting right now. The writing's on the wall. BlackRock's telling us what's happening. Eric Trump is telling us what's happening. Google is partnering up with this thing. I mean, it's clear as day where this is going. It's up to us to get deep into the research, understand where the world of finance is moving, and take action. And I am no financial advisor, but I'm telling you what I'm doing with my personal finances in the most volatile asset class on the planet, which is crypto. And I can't get lucky if I'm at the fair. That's why I'm involved in disruptive technology to find those big winners. If you like the video and like the information, make sure to smash the like and leave a comment down below on where you think Ondo is going to end up at the peak of this altcoin cycle. If you think I'm dead wrong, tell me why down in the comments. I want to hear your opinions. I love and appreciate all of you. Make sure to share this video out to the masses, and I'll see you on the other side. And make sure to pick up an Arculus cold storage wallet. We have code BASE10. Get 10% off. It's fantastic. Become your own bank. Till then, I'll see you on the other side. Truth out.